I also did a bit more fact-checking
Careful.
On Boris Johnson and his claims about the Garden Bridge.
Yes.
This is what he told Nick.
Actually, it was an excellent project on which the current mayor lavished £17 million and then decided to cancel it when there was ample private funding available to continue with the project. And the reason
You're saying it could have got ahead with private funding?
Yes, of course it could. And I don't seek to understand why he decided to cancel it, but there was ample private funding.
Just so there are 2 points there. The first is that Sadiq Khan spent £17 million on the Garden Bridge. That's not correct. The construction contract that was rushed through before Boris Johnson left office in February 2016 in order to keep the project afloat.
That's what I thought.
Was 21 million, and it's that 17 million pounds is a chunk of that was signed off by Boris Johnson.
And which
Sadiq
Khan would have stood potentially in breach of contract if he hadn't.
Couldn't. So that money was spent during Sadiq Khan's tenure, or much of that money would have been spent during Sadiq Khan's tenure, which allows Boris. That's what he's trying to get round with that one.
Shameful.
The other thing is that there was ample private funding, but there was never private funding to complete the project. And that's what Sadiq Khan always said to the Garden Bridge Trust. If you want to continue to build, if you want to build this bridge, then you need to have money that goes all the way to the very end of the project so that we don't end up with a half-built bridge across London.
Nick Ferrari's interview, I'm staggered by it.
Go on.
I struggle to believe that I was influenced by Boris so much, really. Well, partly influenced by Boris to vote leave, really.
Gosh.
I can't believe that interview. I thought it was awful. I'm almost wanting a grown-up to be interviewed.
I'm well. I mean, on a personal level, I'm in quite an odd position because for me, the interview was just stone cold evidence of what I've known for a very, very long time. And this is a slightly uncomfortable subtext here. You clearly don't listen to my programme very often because none of that should have taken you by surprise.
The truth is, I listen to your programme occasionally at work. Mostly to
find out what the enemy's thinking.
Disagree with you.
Absolutely fine, but you're not going to disagree with me today. And I'm going to point out, I'm going to say, in terms, I'm going to say, I told you so. What were you expecting to happen? The man hasn't given a straight answer to a straight question since prep school.
The absolute truth is, after that interview, I'm lost for words. And
yes. Is this your debut on LBC as well?
It is,
mate.
yes.
I got to salute you for making your debut on LBC when you're lost for words. That is pure class.
Well, yeah. I think I'm just looking for some. I don't know. I think I'm
counselling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough. That's part of the job description. I can't believe
that I've been influenced by him.
Can I ask when did the scales fall from your ears then? During that sort of 35-minute encounter, at what point did you find yourself feeling what you're now very, very articulately, despite being lost for words, what you're describing now?
Almost straight away, really. I think he just wouldn't answer a question. This is, for someone who's done so little in talking to people in the build-up to becoming Prime Minister, I can't believe he didn't have anything to say. I'm staggered by it. I'm absolutely staggered by it. I listened to Nick. Well, I listened to Nick,
yes,
and looked forward to the interview. And now I don't know what to say, really.
Well, I'm giggling only I'm laughing with you. You do know that I'm not laughing at you. I can feel a sense of political despair in your voice and in your words. There's a sense here of having put everything on black and they've just spun the wheel and it's red.
Yep, that is actually a very fair way of describing it. It really is.
Changed your view on Brexit? Yeah. Because he's the shepherd. He's the shepherd that herded you through that gate, Anthony. By your own analysis.
I think truthfully, it makes me question how much I've been caught up in the two tribes thing. The whole.
Of course.
I think the nastiness and the abusiveness in the way that we've probably discussed Brexit. I think people dig their heels in, and I think probably I'm guilty of that.
And that's human nature. It really is. And of course, although while there is abusiveness and nastiness, absolutely there is, and I'm sure I've been guilty of it myself, it's very important to remember that your lot keep telling you that I think you're stupid, that I think you're racist, that we all think you're dumb and you're this and you're that. It's not true. We don't. As you've just established, you were conned. Compassion for the conned. Contempt for the conmen. And thank you for the call.